Hey guys, and as I said, here's a video. So today, like I said, I wanted to explain, if you guys, again, didn't realize it, I am Bailey Lee. No, that is not my birth name, and I will get into a story time about all of that later on. But today, we have 13 different kinds, shades, variations of foundations. I do have Sephora, Fit Me, CoverGirl, and a little bit, I think this is Tarte. I have a Tarte one. I've got Ultra HD. I've got Bare Minerals here. I've got RMS Beauty, Fenty Beauty, and Hourglass Vanish Foundation. So today we're going to go ahead and hop right into all of those. Now, the one that I do go in with a lot is actually a CoverGirl foundation. I took the stickers off of this one for the simple reason of I hate stickers. I absolutely hate them. I'll sit there and I'll play with them and I'll play with them and I play with them, and then I'll get makeup everywhere. So we don't want to do that. But the first thing that we're going to go ahead and dive right into is we're going to dive right into my CoverGirl, the lightest shade that they have, and we're just going to put that right here. Alrighty, and in this video, it's, as you guys can tell by the title, this is going to be a full face using all of these foundations. So I'm just going to do them in certain spots of my face and just give them a good blend. So this one, the reason that I wanted to put this one right on my chin, for the simple reason of, you guys, CoverGirl is a foundation that is very sheer, but it also is very cakey, and it does not, I prefer this over a lot of things because you can lay it down. It's a great base. It's amazing. And it also smells amazing. Like, it just doesn't smell chemically. It's good, and it's not going to be bad for your skin. The next foundation that we're going to go ahead and dive right into is one that I've actually used in the past. This was actually an older bottle, so this might be like 6 months old. Who cares? But this is a Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. It is so, so good, and it's got sunscreen in it. So when you guys open this, normally sunscreens inside of foundations, you can almost smell them, but with Fit Me's products, it just smells like the foundation in itself. It's not a chemically smell. It's not a disgusting smell. It's a very good and earthy kind of airy smell to it. Alrighty, and so I did just go ahead and put a little bit on my hand. And we're going to go ahead and take that. And I really just want to take that one into underneath of where my jawline and my cheekbone will meet. So I just really want to take this one in. Now, this one was one that I used a lot until I actually shaved off my eyebrows completely. And I cannot use this one for the simple reason of my sticks will blend with it and it will turn my whole eyebrow up in this general vicinity brown. And we don't want that. So the next foundation that we're going to go ahead and dive right into after this one is very good. Like I said, if you guys are in the area of price range lower than like a regular like beauty store or anything like that, CoverGirl and Fit Me are two products that I would stand by 100%. So they are Bailey Lee approved. Sephora. So this was a foundation that I had gotten a long time ago. It was actually left at my little sister's house, which was a very fun story. But we're going to go ahead and just give out a good 2 pumps. That might actually be too much. But this one is the non-grass, oil-free, technology, fondant, tint, 10-hour protection. It's good for a 10-hour wear, which normally I, of course, love a full day wear, so I can just take it off when I'm done with my day and it doesn't smear everywhere. My makeup applies nicely. But with this one, it is also medium coverage and buildable. They tell you right here on the back of the packaging. And of course, you know, it's a very good product. I wish I could tell you more because it's all in like a different language kind of. So go on their website and go ahead and read on Sephora. This foundation is one of their 10-hour wear perfection foundations. So we're going to go ahead and apply that on the other side, right here to that cheekbone. Alrighty, guys. So I just applied it like I said. It is a very buildable product, but it is also very, very covered. Like, it's a very good coverage for my skin. If you have little to no acne, you should be Gucci as far as wearing this on a one-layered situation. But normally, if you are going to build up a product, you are going to want to get a bunch of the product back onto your beauty sponge and just continue to build on top. A lot of the times they say to wait about 15-20 seconds so that way it dries a little bit, so that way you're not smearing it. Because the thing is, when you let foundations or concealers or anything like that dry, it will not be movable. Like, there's no moving it. So good luck on that one. But you're going to go ahead, like I said, I put too much on my hand, so I'm going to go and rinse that off camera. But our next foundation, which is one that I will stand by to 100%, is Tarte. I love Tarte Shape Tape. I have one in my beauty room over there. Today we're filming in my kitchen using natural lighting because that's like my life. But this is just a little Tarte. It's a little like sample size kind of, I guess you'd say. But it's their Rainforest of Sea Water Foundation. This one I used all summer. I had a bunch of these little bottles and I used this all summer long, and it's waterproof. It is wearable all day long. It is so gorgeously laying and it smells so good. Like, it doesn't smell chemically. It's just pure foundational, like that delicious kind of, I don't know how to explain it. If you guys have ever worn foundation, you know the tea. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off and then I'll be right back. Alrighty. And so a big thing for a lot of people, I'm just going to come in and say this really quickly. A lot of things that people struggle with is foundation shades. If you cannot match your shade, it could turn a whole look into a disaster. We can do flashback Mary moments. We can have grungy looks. It's just a lot of verification. Now, here is the one thing that I will tell you guys. If you guys ever are going to like tan or do anything in that sort of maneuver, get two different foundations. Get a lighter shade and a darker shade, so that way when you start to lighten up or your tan starts to go away, you have the other shade to lean on. You can gradually start to lighten your skin back up with these things. That's just a little note there. So we're going to go ahead and put this right on our nose. I want to do it the bridge and just kind of cover. And this is actually one of the products that you can like squeeze to get the stuff out. But I don't know as though there's a whole bunch in this bottle because, like I said, I was using it all summer, last summer. So this is literally like a year old. But go ahead and get that much product. It's not a whole crap ton when you realize it, because what you're actually going to end up doing is you're going to buff and blend that out. And this is not a very light coverage. It's a very light coverage kind of moment. But it also, I'm not even going to lie to you guys, this product is very, very, very good when you have to reblend. I talk about how the other foundations, it's hard to blend them. This one will not dry so quickly. So it's going to be there for a good minute trying to get itself set in place. It will open into your pores and it will just make sure that everything looks poreless, beautiful, and perfected. Alrighty, kitty girls. So, I got a bunch of different PR, not really, just samples from different companies. And I did say their names in the beginning, but we're going to go ahead and start right here with Ultra HD Foundation. Now, they gave me them and they come in packages. I do have some of the shades still left, as you guys can see, but this is what it comes in. They have 50 different tones of the shade. It is flawless. You can use anything from their Makeup Forever smoothing primer base, and then you can go right on top, as they say, with any of these foundations. These foundations are beautiful. They lay down smooth and soft, like I'm going to show you right now. I am actually going to go right into the shade Y335. This is just a little bit darker than it looks, or it's a little bit lighter than it looks on camera, but it does lay very nicely. This is one of them shades that I specifically do not match very well. This is what, when James Charles or them famous YouTubers, they will talk to you about how certain shades do not match. This is exactly what they're talking about. This shade looks like it's going to do something, but she's not. This is like a shade that I would use maybe during the summertime if I was going to do a little cute sister moment. But on the other hand, I am not. So we go ahead and lay that one down and just make sure she's all pressed, pigmented, and put in. The next one that we are going to climb right into is from Bare Minerals, actually. I love some of their facial stuff. A big thing for me is their foundations. I have used them in the past. Now, they do not lay very coverage, but they are very, it's very beautiful looking. Now, these are not a foundation. Just to clarify with everyone, this is not a foundation. This is actually a tinted hydrating gel cream. So this is just tinted for your skin. It's kind of like a concealer moment. But we're going to go ahead right into the shade Vanilla. And I'm going to I'm going to take that right onto my hand, right here. Now, this is a shade that this is surprising for me, but it doesn't look so bad on my skin because I do have a lot of peachy tones, but I'm also very warm toned too. So it's just a matter of what I'm looking like in the daytime. So we just went and laid that, and do you see how evenly that lays? Oh, I love these foundations. And I know that this isn't specifically a foundation, but it is a tinted gel form of a foundation. And it works so good. It is very moisturizing. I can feel my skin with it, and it feels so amazing. It smells so amazing. There's so many clean and fresh smells coming from all of these foundations, except for one. And it's going to be the next one that I show you, which is Fenty Beauty. I have loved Fenty Beauty. I have used plenty of their products in the past, but this specific product, their foundation, is not it, sis. I just can't handle it. My skin breaks out from it. There's just certain things that I cannot use. So we're going to dive right into Fenty Beauty's Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. So again, it comes in a shape just like this, and it's just, this is the natural bottle that they'll come in when you guys go to buy them. There is 50 shades, of course. These all came like this. I do have a couple of friends that I will save these for, along with my other darker shades. But anyways, this color is not it. Like, this is just a really nasty tan, peachy tone color that I can't use. But I am going to go in with the shade 185, I think. Yep, 185. And this is just perfect. And now this is a shade that I adore and love, but we do not have any foundation here yet, so we're going to go ahead and throw that on there. It is very good for this general vicinity. Now, if you have redness underneath your cheekbones or your lines are too creasy, this is so amazing as a product, but I just know that if I had put this anywhere else on my face, I will break out. Unfortunately, it does not, it's not a bad product. It does work for a lot of people. I'm not dissing on Fenty Beauty in any way, shape, and or form. I do use a lot of their products. This just specifically, the foundation in itself, the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, is just not it, sis. Alrighty, you guys, just bear with me for a couple more minutes. I know my videos are usually 10 minutes long. I'm really sorry about this, but I think I'm going to start doing longer videos anyways, now that I have another YouTube editing app. So, now we're going to dive right into RMS Beauty. Now this is a very small company. I don't think I've ever heard of them before this foundation, but I will stand by it. 100%. It smells so good. There's barely any scent to it, but it is very fragrancy. It's very beautiful smelling. The products in it are not going to break me out. I have used this twice now, but these are the actual swatches that I got in the mail today. I opened these up and I used obviously this one, but we're going to go ahead and dive right into this lighter shade because I just feel like that's necessary. So this is RMS Beauty's Uncover Up Cream Foundation. It's amazing product. It's just very heavy. That's what I wanted to use. It's very heavy. So we're going to take this right up into here and we're just going to blend it. This product does take hella blending, and I'm really sorry for any of those of you who came to this video thinking that it was going to be anything other than this. I am so used to not being everyone's cup of tea that when I wear the wrong shades or I wear the wrong thing, people have something to say. In this society, everyone needs to stop before it ends up getting worse. You are showing and representing for the people that are generations to come, so act like it. Okay? Period. Now the next foundation that we're going to jump into in our final and last foundation, amen, is the Hourglass Vanishing Foundation Stick. Now, it's a seamless finish foundation stick, and it's very good, but they've only got 32 shades, and if you guys look at the shade range in itself, I mean, it's very nice, but I only match like this shade maybe or that shade. Like I don't really match a whole bunch of them. So I don't know. I think that it's very good though that they do have those situations where multiple people can do it. Now it came in that packaging like I showed you guys. This does not have a smell, unfortunately. I think it's just on my nose. It does not have a really like high smell. It's not anything that I'm worried about. So I'm just going to go ahead and take off whatever I can because it didn't come with very much. It's just a little sample. We're going to take it with our beauty blender. And we are going to take it right into the forehead, right over here. And we are going to meet up with our other one. this lays down very nicely as well. I think that this one is one that also seeps into your pores very nicely, and it's very poreless, so that's good. I think for sure we have a finishing to this video. Okay, guys, in this next clip, you guys are going to see me tell you exactly which one of these I would use again. Now, before I hop into that, you guys, how is my skin looking? I know I didn't do my cheekbones for a specific reason. My cheekbones in themselves, I've never really tried to use another foundation other than like my two that I've used tried and true for years now. But I think the one that I am going to try next, the one that I think I really do enjoy, is indeed the Sephora one. My little sister gave me this, and I am very thankful for that shit because, you know, Gucci. Now, how does it look to you guys? How does my foundation look? Do they look even? Do they look laid down nicely? Do they look like up close? Does it look poreless? How does it look to you guys? Go ahead and sound off below. Now, if you guys have not yet by this point, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And will you please do me a huge favor and subscribe down below so I can grow and our family can grow bigger. Today is the day that I have sat down and thought about it and thought about it, thought about it. I would love to be more than anything to a lot of people, but for this point now, I think I'm going to keep tuning in every Tuesday, Thursday, and that will be my days to post. Thank you guys so much, and I'm sorry for the late posting of the last videos, but this one, I think this one's it. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys have done, and as always, see you next time, babes. Love you.